Hello students, welcome back to today's video class. As we have started our chapter number 7, hydrogen. In the last video class I have explained you how to prepare hydrogen in the laboratory and industrial production of hydrogen by the process called Bosch processes. Okay. So today's topic will start from page number 117, that is physical properties of hydrogen. Regarding this, the physical properties of hydrogen, physical properties. As you know, physical properties are only basically on the general properties. So first of properties, it is number one is colorless, it is odorless, it is colorless and odorless gas, it is also tasteless also, it is tasteless also, and it is non-poisonous gas, it is non-poisonous gas. Second property, that is it is it is almost insoluble in water. Insoluble in water. That's why we use downward displacement of water to collect hydrogen gas in the laboratory preparation. After that, it is the lightest gas. It is 14 times lighter than air. It is the lightest gas, which is about 14 times lighter than air. Okay. After that, it can be liquefied by applying pressure of 280 atmospheric pressure and at minus 240 degrees Celsius. At minus 240 degrees Celsius and at 20 atmospheric pressure, it can be changed into liquid state. It changes to liquid state at minus 240 degrees Celsius and atmospheric pressure 20. It can be changed into liquid gas. Liquid hydrogen is also colorless liquid. When hydrogen will changes to liquid state, that will be also colorless liquid. Okay, so these are the properties of physical properties of hydrogen. Next we will move to the chemical properties of hydrogen. Today I am not going to make this video so long because your exams are going on. Now we'll see the chemical properties. Chemical properties. So there are so many chemical properties of hydrogen. First of all, hydrogen is a neutral gas. It neither acidic nor in basic. It is nor acidic, non-acidic as well as non-basic in character. Okay. Therefore, it is neutral, and when hydrogen gas comes in contact with litmus paper, the red litmus shows and blue litmus shows no changes in them. Okay, hydrogen gas is a combustible gas by nature. It is combustible. We can say it is combustible gas. Combustible gas means it catches fire. It catches fire means it comes in when it comes in contact with oxygen, it burns to form steam, which convert into water on condensation. Okay, so suppose hydrogen H2 plus O2 on reaction, it changes to water, plus it also gives heat. Okay, so when you balance it like this, you have to balance them also. So it is a splinter is brought near the hydrogen gas, it burns with a pop sound. When hydrogen gas evolves, when you bring a burning splinter near it, it catches fire with a burns with a pop sound. This is the test of hydrogen gas also. To identify the hydrogen gas, we use this way to see the gas is hydrogen or not. So this property of specially used to testing the presence of hydrogen gas. So combustion of hydrogen is being highly exothermic reaction, because it also gives us heat energy when it burns, but is a mixture of explosive in nature. But when hydrogen gas comes in contact with air, it is very explosive also and can cause serious injuries and damages. So it is very carefully we have to collect hydrogen gas during the laboratory preparations. Okay. Next is property is hydrogen with oxygen mixture is also called detonating mixture. It is also called detonating mixture of hydrogen and oxygen is called detonating mixture. Now we will see one by one the reaction of hydrogen with non-metals. First of all, reaction of hydrogen with non-metals. Number 3 point, reaction with non-metals. Okay, the first of all non-metal that we will see, that the hydrogen when comes in contact with HCl, number 1 subpart, and hydrogen with chlorine, it gives hydrochloric gas. It will be hydrochloric gas. Now you can balance it. So so reaction with hydrogen with chlorine gas in the presence of diffused scattered sunlight, you have to make this reaction in the sunlight, and from hydrogen chloride gas in a bright sunlight, the reaction is explosive and produces a lot of energy also. Hydrogen chloride gas forms fumes in moist air and is highly soluble in water. This gas, when it combined with water, it gives hydrochloric acid. Okay, so in this way we can prepare the hydrochloric acid also. Now the next reaction of hydrogen with nitrogen, as you already know, in the previous classes we have read how the hydrogen reacts with nitrogen to form ammonia gas, NH3. Okay, so hydrogen with nitrogen, N2, it gives NH3. But in of this reaction we need special conditions also. Suppose we have to heat it from 400 to 500 degrees Celsius and 200 atmospheric pressure. We have to do this experiment, this reaction to produce ammonia gas. Okay, so now you can balance them also. So in 2 you have to 2 here and you have to put 3, it will be balanced. Okay. Next reaction of hydrogen is and the process by which this ammonia and this gas is produced is called Haber-Bosch process. It's called Haber-Bosch process. Next reaction with sulfur. When hydrogen reacts with sulfur, what happens? See. When hydrogen reacts with sulfur, it gives H2S gas, hydrogen sulfide gas. It gives hydrogen sulfide gas. Okay, so in this here hydrogen gas combined with, we have to take sulfur in a molten state. We have to take this sulfur in a molten state, comes in, it gives hydrogen sulfide gas, which smell like a rotten egg. It smell like a rotten egg. Next is the reaction of hydrogen with carbon. Fourth reaction is reaction of hydrogen with carbon. When hydrogen comes in contact with carbon, it gives methane, which is called marsh gas, which is also called marsh gas. Okay, it's a very organic compound, methane gas. Another, the first type of hydrocarbon, methane gas. For this reaction, we have to do this reaction above across the about 250 degrees Celsius. We have to do this reaction at 250 degrees Celsius in the presence of catalysts like nickel and cobalt. For this preparation, we need nickel and cobalt as catalyst, and we have to perform this experiment at 520 degrees Celsius to form methane gas. So when the temperature is raised further, the reaction will be reversed. Like preparation of ammonia is also reversed. If the temperature is more than 500, it will get reversed and decomposes to again hydrogen and nitrogen. Similarly, when methane gas is also heated more above 520 degrees Celsius, it will reverse to form again hydrogen and carbon gas. Okay, so in this way we can see how the hydrogen comes in reaction with some non-metals. Okay, so in today's video I will stop here because I don't want to make the video so long. Otherwise I can explain, I thought to explain the reaction of hydrogen with carbon dioxide, but I will stop it here. I hope you have understand these reactions, very important chapter. So go through it again in your book, from your book. If you get any doubts, please ask me in your online class, or you can text me. Okay, thank you.